This lesson is going to be orienting you to the human body. To do so, we need to understand the difference between anatomy and physiology. Anatomy is investigating the structure of living things. How are they shaped? How are they built? Physiology is investigating the function of living things. Why do they perform these particular functions? Gross anatomy is looking at large and observable structures, observable to the naked eye. So in visible body, we're going to be able to play around with virtual cadavers as shown in this image here. Microscopic anatomy is looking at very small structures that can only be viewed under the microscope. So this is an image of skin, and you can see the different layers of the skin on a cellular level. Life is organized from the really small to whole organisms, such as a whole human. So we begin with thinking about chemicals, which are atoms that can combine to form molecules. Molecules will combine to form the smallest unit of all living things, which are cells. Those cells group together with similar functions to form tissues. Organs are composed of two or more tissue types with a common function, and then organ systems are groups of organs that cooperate to accomplish a common function. For the example, the circulatory system is the heart and all of the blood vessels. And finally, those organ systems work together to form a whole organ system. So we have 11 organ systems working together that we're going to give you a brief overview of now. The first is the integumentary system. In the integumentary system, we have the skin and all of its associated structures, including hair, nails, and glands. The major function of the integumentary system is waterproofing. It also provides cushion and protects the body from the external environment. It plays a role in regulating body temperature, so you'll notice that you get goosebumps when it's cold. And then we also have cutaneous nerve receptors, which allow us to feel. The skeletal system functions to protect and support body organs. It provides muscle attachment for movement, and it's also the site of blood cell formation and the storage of minerals like calcium. The muscular system produces movement, helps to maintain posture, and as you've noticed while exercising, also produces heat. The nervous system is really fast acting. We're working in nanoseconds here. This includes the brain, the spinal cord, nerves, sensory receptors, and the major function is to respond to both internal and external changes, as well as activate muscles and glands. Our endocrine system is a system of glands that helps to regulate hormones. So those hormones play a role in growth, reproduction, and metabolism. This is much slower acting than the nervous system. We can be thinking about days to months with the hormones that are working in the endocrine system. The cardiovascular system functions to transport materials via blood throughout the body. And in that blood, we have oxygen, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and waste. The lymphatic system returns any excess fluid to the blood. It cleanses the blood because it's involved in immunity. The respiratory system keeps blood supplied with oxygen and also removes the waste product, carbon dioxide. The digestive system functions to break down foods and helps us absorb nutrients from those foods and puts that into our blood. And then finally, we eliminate any indigestible material. Our urinary system eliminates nitrogenous waste, maintains our pH balance, also called the acid-base balance, and regulates water and electrolytes. And finally, we have the reproductive system, which functions to produce offspring. In males, we produce sperm. In females, we produce eggs. Also in females, we have mammary glands that nourish newborn offspring in the form of milk production.